Hi everybody, welcome back. Okay, I took a day off because I had to go for physiotherapy, and thereafter I had to go to the neighboring town to go and have a look at a possible new home. Unfortunately, bad news, it wasn't for us either. Anyway, let's get on to our favorite royal couple. Oh wow, what a media blitz. One, two, three, left eye cry. Three, two, one, pack out your teeth and grin. Harry and Meghan's surprise phone call to the teen winners of the first responsible technology youth power fund is indeed the topic of today's video. Now, guys, I know some of you sometimes talk about my accent, and yes, I guess that when I do an unscripted video, I do make a few grammatical errors because English is not my home language. But I 100% understand English, can read and write English, did various proficiency tests, and always score very high, particularly in the written work. But despite it all, I listened to Meghan and Harry and the teenagers speak, and it felt like I was from a different planet. I understood every word, every individual word. I, however, did not understand what the heck their aims and goals were. Yes, to prevent online bullying, but what the heck are they doing about it to be called young entrepreneurs? Again, an entrepreneur is someone doing business for himself. So, how are they earning money from preventing online bullying? I don't quite understand what it's all about and what they are actually all doing, except to go yakety 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 yak, because that is what it sounds like to me. Anyway, I honestly don't quite understand. And I guess that if I don't quite understand it, there are many of you who do not quite understand it either. I guess it is a little more than one of the many, many scams out there. Something like $1 per word salad minute, or, something like that. Meghan and Harry, I've been talking about the teenagers now, in case you haven't guessed, but Meghan and Harry are not much better. Harry says, "It's amazing. It's exactly why we do what we do." Uh, and what is that, Harry? You and your wife had done Zoom calls, interviews, even documentaries and podcasts, bullying, harassing, and shaming your families, the monarchy, and everyone else you discarded along the way. Like, for instance, the Archbishop and the Beckhams. So please, world, explain to me how Harry and Meghan are the ideal persons to speak to children about cyberbullying. Harry and Meghan, or shall I say, Harry learned it from Meghan? Well, they have this way of not finishing sentences and fusing two sentences together. They have a way of adding and using too many or inappropriate words. It's like saying, "I'll see you on the day before the day after tomorrow," instead of just saying, "I'll see you tomorrow." Here is, however, something very interesting which I discovered, strangely enough, looking for the Telegraph video. And I'm going to read it to you, and it is from Psych Central. In word salad, words and phrases may be loosely associated with one another, but don't actually form a coherent thought people who speak in word salad don't realize they are not making sense to others. They may feel like they're speaking in a deeper, more connected form of language. Anyway, research shown that word salad, no matter how impressive it may sound on a stage or in the public eye, is in reality a type of dysfunctional language often seen in schizophrenia. Obviously, schizophrenia symptoms are complex, but there is no argument that it involves a level of thought and communication dysfunction, which manifests in thought disorder, a state of highly disorganized thinking and speaking. Word salad, like we have seen Meghan use so often and Harry had been victim to a few times, occurs in people with serious psychiatric or neurological conditions such as dementia, bipolar mania, brain injury, or schizophrenia. Interesting, very interesting. I had long since said that I think Meghan is a narcissistic sociopath and that she suffers from delusion, such as delusions of grandeur. Is she schizophrenic? I honestly don't know. If I was absolutely forced to give an answer and have a guess, I would guess that she is likely leaning more towards being bipolar. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on Meghan and Harry's telephone call to the teens, which, strangely enough, just happened to be recorded on film. I actually thought that was hilarious. I mean, who films themselves making a phone call? I know they've heard of Zoom and used it before. So if they wanted to film it, why not use Zoom? The entire thing was strange. Allegedly, it was filmed in May. So why bring it out now in August, 3 months later? Is it actually part of Meghan's birthday media blitz? Or is it because the real royals are on holiday and she saw a gap? And why film in the garden? Why not in the office or on their couch? I know some people said it was all AI and green screen, but I don't think so. It looks like the creeper covered pillars of their Montecito home, and I'm sure Harry's bald spots would have been covered had it been done by AI. Now, I think it was very much a setup, and it is what it is. But wow, the awkwardness is almost palpable. Gone are the days of the two of them leaning into each other, laughing together. Well, I just don't know. I know people settle into relationships and become a little less touchy-feely. But this was a bit awkward, almost like they were trying not to look at each other. But who knows? Anyway, guys, I'm going to do today's videos in short pieces, thus maybe posting 2 or more videos. And this will likely be the case over the next week, if not more, because I have a lot going on. So I'm grabbing a minute here and a minute there, and I'll keep popping in until we've covered it all. Okay, guys, so until we meet again on the next one, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.